Our top story tonight, breaking away from gang violence isn't always easy, especially for young people trying to change their lives. A program in Garden City is giving them the tools, support, and mentorship to build a different future. WSAV's Isley Herschel shows us how.
Tonight, teens and young adults with the New Beginnings program got to celebrate with their families just how much they've accomplished while working to turn their lives around.
You should actually do that and make you feel different, like giving back to people, speaking in front of people, meeting new people. It gives you better opportunities.
Mikkel Williams has been a part of the New Beginnings program for only a month, but says he's already feeling the difference it's making.
I grow, like, from this program I grow, I don't do the things that I really used to do no more. That's what we trying to be. We trying to grow up to be young black successful men. Just like everybody going to school doing this program.
He's one of many young men that got to celebrate and reflect on how far they've come in front of their family and program peers.
I definitely feel like I came a long way. There's always room for improvement, like always room to grow. But from where I was at when I started, I definitely came a long way.
It's just a second chance for them to have an opportunity to get back on track, correct their mistakes, and be productive citizens.
Those in this program are recommended to it by the Chatham County court system. They then go under the wing of the program's facilitator, Karen Williams. She says she's seen many young men grow during the 10 years this program has been in the works.
When some of them came, they came in, they were slouched down in the chair, they wasn't really paying attention to anything I was saying. They felt like, oh, I'm just here, you know, and now they come in, good evening, Miss Karen, and I see growth in all aspects.
Mikkel feels this program is going to support him well into his future.
It's going to make me a better man.
The group is celebrating phase 1 of this opportunity. There are 4 in total in the year-long program. In Garden City, Isley Herschel, WSAV News 3 on your side.
WSAV has learned 2 men connected to the Coligny Beach shooting on 4th of July are now in custody, arrested in a joint operation by the Jasper County Sheriff's Office and Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. Andre Green was arrested Tuesday at a home in Pineland for multiple outstanding warrants out of Beaufort County. Deputies say Green and Jamari Williams ran from the home during the search, but both were quickly captured. Investigators say they also recovered an illegally modified Glock with a switch that can convert the gun into a fully automatic weapon. Both men are facing charges including hindering and possession of a machine gun. They were taken to the Jasper County Detention Center. Solicitor Duffy Stone tells WSAV that both men will be discussed during an 11 a.m. news conference tomorrow with Beaufort County Sheriff P.J. Tanner. Officials say significant updates are expected on that July 4th shooting, though police have not confirmed whether these arrests are connected. You can watch that live on WSAV Plus and WSAV.com. Savannah police have made an arrest in connection with a deadly domestic stabbing that happened last month. Savannah police say 60-year-old Frank Scott has been arrested in connection with the June 30th stabbing on Teresa Drive. Officers responded to the 2200 block around 10 that night after reports of a stabbing with 2 victims. 1 man died at the scene. An adult female was also injured and taken to Candler Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. He is being held in the Chatham County Detention Center on murder charges. The investigation is still ongoing. Savannah police are investigating after 2 homes were hit by gunfire early this morning. Officers were first called to an area of Boyd Street and 58th around 3:30 after reports of shots fired. Then around 20 minutes later, officers responded to Cubbage Street for another report of gunfire, and police say a second home was also hit. No one was hurt in either incident. No arrests have been made, and the investigation is still ongoing. The U.S. Department of Education has launched an investigation into 20 school districts across the country over how they handle allegations of sexual misconduct by school employees. At the Savannah-Chatham County School District is on that list. The investigation is part of a nationwide initiative the Education Department says is designed to crack down on sexual predators in schools. Federal officials say they'll review whether districts properly responded to allegations of sexual misconduct, whether employees accused of it are allowed to transfer to other schools, and whether districts accurately reported these incidents to the federal government. Savannah-Chatham County school officials tell WSAV, "We are aware of the investigation and the district the Office of Civil Rights. The school system is committed to protecting its students and treats all allegations of misconduct and harassment very seriously. SCCPSS maintains procedures that are designed to keep students safe, including the removal of staff from student-facing positions when there are allegations of misconduct." You can read their full statement on our website. 2 other districts in Georgia also listed in the investigation: DeKalb County in Metro Atlanta and Richmond County in the Augusta area. New tonight, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is now asking for potential victims to come forward as part of a multi-state fraud investigation. The GBI executed a search warrant today at a Baxley business connected to a recent arrest. The search warrant was executed at Urez Home Center in Baxley. The business is co-owned by Richard Altman, who was arrested earlier this month on fraud-related charges in Louisiana. WSAV previously reported on families who said they paid for manufactured homes through the company, only to be left with unfinished homes and no communication. We're still working to learn more about what was found during today's search. The Bluffton police chief is addressing questions about the town's use of flock cameras, explaining how the technology works and how it's being monitored. Chief Joe Babkowitz says 52 cameras have been installed throughout Bluffton over the past 2 years and have helped lead to 52 arrests. The cameras are located at high traffic intersections and capture license plate information only. The chief says they do not use facial recognition technology. He says the goal is to help investigators identify suspect vehicles after a crime and bring cases to a resolution more quickly.
We have a very strict policy on when these cameras can be used. It has to be used only for law enforcement purposes. We have a 30-day retention period. So after 30 days, the cameras that were run through this system, they get deleted from the system and we don't have access to those cameras.
While trained officers have access to the footage, the town also created a citizen advisory committee to provide oversight. The committee meets quarterly to review who is accessing the cameras and how the information is being used. The chief says any misuse of the system could lead to disciplinary action. New developments in the case of a Savannah State baseball player who was detained by ICE earlier this month. Savannah State University's president, Dr. Jermaine Worrell, announced last night that Johan Sandoval has been released from ICE detention.
Today we learned that our student Johan Sandoval has been released from ICE detention. We are extremely excited about this news because it's been very hard for him, his family, and for the entire Tiger community. We're celebrating this release, and more importantly, we're celebrating his ability to reunite with his family.
This comes after reports yesterday of a New York judge granting Sandoval a $20,000 bond. According to his lawyer, he may have to wear an ankle monitor and submit to check-in visits. News around Georgia now. A new law aimed at combating human trafficking is now in effect. The law requires hotel and short-term rental employees to complete annual training to help spot the warning signs. Businesses must keep records of that training or face fines of up to $2,000. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says its Human Exploitation and Trafficking Unit, known as HEAT, continues working to investigate cases and protect victims across the state. Georgia ranks among the top 10 states for reported human trafficking cases, according to the National Human Trafficking Hotline. Property owners in Savannah along East 40th Street in the Starland District are asking the city to rezone their properties from traditional neighborhood use to a commercial designation. The proposed change covers 7 properties. Property owners say the rezoning would better reflect how the area is already being used as a mixed commercial and residential corridor. They argue the street has evolved and that the new designation would allow for more opportunities while maintaining the character of the neighborhood. One property owner says the change could allow for uses like a small shop or cafe on the first floor of a home, something she believes could add to the area's vibrancy without changing its identity. The proposal now goes to City Council for final approval.